It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First down, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his man, that's Josh Gordon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together.
Now, New England. Devin Duvernay. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6.
Justin Rohrwasser for the extra.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Turn it down, DJ.
They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
He'll buy some time right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to air one out. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
He's crossing. He's checking cross. Hey,
Mayfield with it once more. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Bailey now.
He's gonna pop up.
Taking about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm gonna say people all day, every day. Are you kidding me? Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Where you from?
The Browns drive about to get started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Damn, he rocked his ass.
Yeah, You got yours, buddy.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
What's up, dude?
Throw me another fucking nigga. I don't give a fuck. Throw me another nigga. Throw me another fucking
Looking to
nigga.
throw.
Okay.
Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from
Go back over there and watch your SpongeBob.
Now it's 3rd down.
Go.
Offense really didn't show up in
I said go.
last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
First down.
On first down, it's Walker. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1.
Nothing.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Going to give this time to the tailback. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run the counter. Walker, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 14-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
No way.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return. Browns TD.
Wow.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. A guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame.
14.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly to fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Regular. Hurry. Eggs out. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike.
On second down, Mayfield again. That's taken in by Duvernay.
Came down too
Taken
far.
into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Devin Duvernay with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
28. Browns 14.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because this team is looking for a new quarterback.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down.
They'll run on first down. Walker. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
2 yards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot.
Man, that shit is so whack.
Because
Oh
he's right in your
my
sight
God.
line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good
That
matchup for
was
him.
whack ass.
On second down now. It's Walker, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Go back, kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield wants a screen pass. That's complete. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the 1st. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And again, it's Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon as the 1st half is winding down. And the Patriots add on to their lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Patriots 35, Browns 17.
Dude, you gonna quit jumping around like you crazy? What?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
4-yard line.
DJ.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get up the field.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Oh, nice move. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On 1st down, Walker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Rolling to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Second and 11. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure running. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Chill out.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Tony Pollard with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Patriots 42, Browns 17.
Cut the tablet off. Because I said so.
Bailey now
Well,
to
be
kick it
quiet.
away after the touchdown.
Or go on your own.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Ain't no
This will
flying
not
there.
be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
It's gone. It ain't in there now.
The Browns drive
No,
about
it's
to
not.
get started. And the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first
I didn't
downs,
see it in there.
and hopefully flip the field.
That's what they're looking for here. And he's up in it after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And now timeout is
I
whistled
didn't
as
see
it
it.
appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Not something you want to see in Week 16.
Well, either way it go.
We'll be right back.
Lower your voice, son, dude.
On third down, he'll drop to
You know
throw.
he's
And that is
Come on,
incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no
And you are
penalty.
corridor
Before this drive could
too.
get
So
wings,
that
it's
means you
fourth
can
down.
see it too.
So here we
Every
go.
time
The offense is going to
the
stay out
word
there. They're
drop
going
like
for
that,
it
I
on
saw a
4th and
big
8.
fly. And I
gonna
saw
try and
mommy
throw.
name.
And this is
While we're hiding by the
incomplete.
box.
Boy, a curious decision to
And then
go
we'll
for
big
it. Doesn't
fly.
pan out. And
Oh,
the
I
Patriots
killed
take
that.
over.
I
They're
killed
gonna have
that.
terrific field
How do
position.
you kill the black fly?
That's why they ain't in the room no more.
I'm talking about
So
the black
first and 10,
fly
and if they
for
score on this drive,
for
we have
the-
to start digging in our second half
for
blowout
the-
material.
Where the black fly is.
Mayfield looks
Okay.
to throw.
The black fly was right
Hit
there
as he
by the
throws
fly.
there,
I
incomplete.
said okay.
Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
But how
I
do you
think we can all
do it?
understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field
You
goal
said
range
you
after the
couldn't
turnover,
see
so they've
it.
got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end
Yeah,
zone
you said you
and turn this
couldn't
into
see
bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they...
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
For what?
You said you couldn't see it.
27
And you killed
yards.
it.
And the Patriots are pouring it on.
The dude is not, go look, it's not in there no more.
Right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh my God.
And this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Yeah, so as this.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it
I
on
got
4th down.
this,
Turned it
and
over,
this,
gave him
and
great
this,
field
and
position,
this.
turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what
Tell
one
you
decision
what.
can do and the chain of events,
Well, I
right?
get
The
these.
decision to go for it
I
on fourth down.
win.
Lost all of that.
I
Still
win
did good of
these
it, but it showed
games.
confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
This
So now they got to come back out and start over and build that confidence.
No, get up, move, no.
Start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They run again with Walker. Got some room at the 30, and he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Walker. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Man, come on,
It's
bro,
just a
man.
15-yard punt, and the Patriots take over.
25-yard line.
Get this shit over with. I'm ready to go to bed, bro.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much...
It's a foot race. The 30, the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll keep it on the ground. Walker, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
On 3rd down, Walker.
Oh, my God. He was
7
gone
yards on the
on
carry
that
there,
one.
but now they're staring at 4th down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over
should've.
150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Past the 20. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 33 yards that time. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Walker. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. Finding room at the 30. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down.
Oh, man, come on, man. Walker, he was gone.
37. No
The
reason not
fuck?
to
Come
try
on,
it there.
man.
They
Give
do
it to me.
indeed convert on 4th.
First down, Browns.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Walker. Well, the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
At the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Oh,
Take this forward
man.
for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try the left side. Walker. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to fire one deep over. He's got him in. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. No reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on 4th.
Just watching that shit.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Ito Smith, his first carry. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. They'll try the left side. Walker. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Taken down.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
The Browns on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
They run the counter. It's Walker. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. 20. There he goes left side. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. The 20. Open man is Duvernay. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First down, Mayfield. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game story, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him. But how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good? They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
What are you doing, dude?
About to get started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
And this is secured by the
Oh,
Patriots.
come on.
Down big here in the fourth.
Supposed to have that.
The onside kick, can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Oh, dude, you better go put that up. No, oh no. Go put it back up in Detroit. Now, go put it up.
How this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Fights through and now a crease. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
So after a run like that, I would
Put it back in the
guarantee
toy
the
box.
head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, what was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build
No,
on it.
Daddy ain't mean.
Let's go play.
Daddy ain't mean.
From the shotgun
Are you
now,
sure Daddy
here's an
mean?
inside game.
Yeah.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
29-yard line.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's Walker. It's a run to maneuver. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
You got to go to bed.
They'll run on 1st down.
Oh, come on, man. He was gone.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. On 2nd down now. It's Walker. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.